one. Yes, we're live. Welcome to this special broadcast on YouTube. People from Instagram are greeting you. I mean, it's nice to have you join us on YouTube as well. All right, it's going to be an incredible evening we're going to have together. Thank you for joining. Thank you for those who are here on Instagram as well as YouTube. Okay, so I'm not doing Facebook right now. Facebook is the one we are cheating. But let me see. I could also do Facebook. I think I have one extra tripod here. I have one extra tripod here. So let me see if I can do Facebook right here. Okay, this is 55%. This will do. All right, welcome everybody. Incredible people on YouTube. Please put in your name. I'm going to be teaching you about an incredible skill called the one skill that can help you always write your own check. I mean, imagine somebody employing you, all right, and then giving you an open check and telling you that you can always put in any amount of salary you like to earn every month. So that is what this skill I'm about to review can do for you. It can take you to that level where you can determine how much you're going to be able to make. All right, write your own pay check. Yeah, so that's what this is going to be about. All right, so I'll put it on rotate and then put it like this, and then we can go live on Facebook as well. All right, it's an incredible evening. Hello everybody on Facebook. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining on Instagram as well. Thank you for joining also on YouTube. All right, so we're live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All right, so we're not doing Zoom today. I think I even have a Zoom session that is running. Yeah, I have a Zoom session that is running. Let me end it. Okay, so I've ended my Zoom session. We're back. All right, now what I'm talking about today, please share this so that everybody can see this. I know one of the major concern that a lot of people would have is going to be about income. You want to grow your income, you want to multiply your income, and that is one thing that I've consistently helped people do. I'm doing it for myself, I'm growing it for myself, I'm equally doing it for people as well, and that is what our platform LAP represents. It represents ability to generate incredible income for yourself, increase what you're currently making, or make what you have never made before, which is going to lay the foundation for where you are going. Okay, there are always 3 steps to wealth creation. The first one is skill acquisition, the right set of skills mixed with the relationship where you can use to monetize the skill you're acquiring. That's the first step. Second step is building a people system where you enjoy leverage for the first time. All right, you enjoy leverage that is going to help you grow your capacity to make money. So for example, you make clothes, interesting clothes. It takes you 2 hours to make this nice piece with my face design on it. All right. So, and then you probably charge $10 to make this particular piece of cloth. And you can only make, let's say, about 20 in a day. All right. Only you, 20 in a day, put in time, put in hours, get it out, incredible stuff. It's lovely, all right? But you now, that's a skill, all right? Skill level, you could make this. Could give me nice piece of clothes. Everybody wants to wear clothes, either for styling or they want to wear clothes for covering their nakedness or for whatever other reason. All right, so put that in mind. So you can make that cloth for people, for me, and you can make probably 20 pieces in a day. That is good. You are having income, you are happy, life is beautiful. But that is really not where you are going. If you're on YouTube, please put in a chat of where you are watching from so that I can know you and be able to respond and make, probably give you a shout out. All right. So now imagine you teach 10 people to make this type of clothes, or the type of clothes the exact way you can make your own. So you now create what we call a people system. So 10 people making 20 clothes a day will make 200 clothes. 200 multiplied by $10 is going to become $2,000. You were making $200 before. Now you are making $2,000 a day on the clothes you're making. All right, that is 10 times an income. But guess what? The people you have trained, you only have to pay the maximum 50% of what you used to earn. So now they are earning 50%, which is $1,000 from the total income. You get to keep $1,000. So what does happen? Your income went from $200 per day with you working for 10 hours minimum, and grew to $1,000 per day with you working 0 hours per day. You're no longer working, you're no longer putting in time, you're only managing, which let's say maximum you're managing for 1 hour, all right? Which is just to check what they have done, check the quality and all of that, check the book and the cash flow and everything. All right, that is probably the only thing you got to do. 1 hour, but right now you're making 5 times what you used to make, and you are working less than 10% of the time you used to work. Somebody type leverage. That's the power of leverage. So you've gotten to a level where you have now been able to build a people system around your income. You've been able to build a people system around your income. So you're doing incredibly well now. You're making more money, but you are putting in less time. Do you get it? So that's the second way. The third way is money system, all right? So it's also a higher form of leverage. So it means you're not even creating the system. You're not doing any of those. All you are doing is to put your money in the hands of portfolio management, put your money in the hands of people who can manage it for you. They create people system. They create all kinds of system around your money, all right? And they pay you returns at will, all right? Sorry for the interruption. So they keep on paying you, all right, from what they do with your money. So these are the 3 entry level. But in all of these 3 put together, ladies and gentlemen, you have the ability, all right, to write your own paycheck. So if I have that power to give to you today to determine how much you want to be making, would you be happy to get that power? If you be happy, type power. All right, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, type power. If you be happy to get that kind of power. So that is the power of this skill that I'm about to give to you. Yesterday, after the training in Lagos, one of the ladies who spoke to me was asking me about learning. Nice to see you from Cameroon. It's Cameroon today. Was asking me about about what was she asking now? About how to make money and all of that. So I said, okay, learn all these skills. I said, which skills? I mentioned the skill and was asking me, what does it mean? Then I said, okay, take your biro. This is a paper. Write between this line and that line for me a reason I should do something. And when she puts a biro to work, the stuff she wrote was incredible. Yes, it's not like mind-blowing 100%, but it was incredible for a first timer. And I said, you are talented, lady. You are talented. I mean, you've got talent. You could do incredible stuff with this, your skill. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have ability to hold biro, you have ability to write, you have ability to speak either English, French, or any official language, you can use that biro to write your own paycheck. And what does that mean for you? It means the skill of copywriting is one of the highest paying skills in the world. When you have it, you are set, ladies and gentlemen. I do not care what you're doing right now. Your level, your capacity right now does not matter. Your ability to use biro and paper to pen some things down and influence people's decision across board in business, in politics, you are set up to always make incredible income, because every product or service is trying to communicate value to their potential buyers or user. True or false? So when I create a product, I want the potential buyer or user of my product to see a certain value in what I'm selling. All right, so that is important for every business organization, every profit organization. For non-profit organizations, they also want to communicate their value. They want to communicate their vision. They want to communicate their goals. They want to communicate the things that they are doing, and they want that communication to inspire actions in people. Are you following me? They want that communication to inspire action in people. They want people to take a step. I want you to take steps on the things I'm teaching you. I want you to act on them. I want you to do something on them. All right. So it's very important that the skill be put forth to help make it happen. To help make it happen. It's incredible. So that is one major skill everyone needs to learn. I don't know if anybody is watching me right now and they say, Sam, you are making money because you have the ability to speak to people, you have the ability to engage people, you have the ability to do this and that. And me, I'm a shy person, I cannot speak. I don't know if anybody is shy right here. You think you're an introvert. Ibadan Pride, thank you for joining us, brother. Your Excellency, sir. What's up? All right, so you feel maybe I'm an introvert, I can't really speak the way you do, I can't share stuff the way you do, I can't stand in front of people, I can't sell the way you do, I can't do any of these things, I'm just the behind the scene type of person. This is your skill, ladies and gentlemen. With only your biro, without anybody knowing what you look like, how you sound like, or any of these things, you can actually even mask. If you have a thick accent, maybe like mine, you can mask it under the guise of your ability to write a copy. So you can put these things together. Thank you, Brother Pride. Nice to see you, brother. So you can put all of these things together in writing, and it will help. The key word is to help people make the right decision based on the recommendation you are putting up. All of you listening to me today, either on Facebook, on Instagram, or YouTube, there have been times that somebody has shown you a product before you did not buy, and not for different reason. And another person showed you the exact same product another period and you bought. Something made the difference between the presentation that made you buy and the presentation that did not make you buy. For what one of the possibilities that the one who made you buy was able to help you see that the decision to buy was a good one and was a right one at that period. The first one that you didn't buy from maybe was not able to show you that. All right, so you decided to buy from the one who was able to help you see that the decision you're about to make is the best, ladies and gentlemen. So ability to do that for people, to help communicate the value in something, all right, to communicate the value in something to people is what we know as copywriting, all right? So it is closing in print. Print could be through your biro, it could be through your computer, typing, it could be through your phone, but how can people read something that you put together? And as a matter of fact, what you write or what you type can now be converted into different formats, can be in video format, can be in audio format, and it's going to help people make decisions. It's going to hook them, it's going to tie them down with story, and then it's going to help them make the buying decision through incredible offer. So all of these things put together when you want to talk about advert, when you want to talk about the caption on the advert, we're talking about sales page, website content, webinar presentation, platform presentation, all of this communication ground that is geared at influencing people's decision. All right. Let me give you a very good example, a funny example actually. It's necessarily not applicable to what we're talking about, but I think it's a cool one. Many years ago, myself and my friend, his name is Israel Wells. So we came to Lagos from school to attend somebody's wedding, a bigger, older friend's wedding. All right. And then after the wedding, we decided to stay back and worship at a Redeemed church at what's the name of this place? Bega. I can't remember the name of the parish now, but there's this big Redeemed church at Bega back then in Lagos. So, and then Pastor JT Kalejaye was going to be preaching in the church that particular day. I don't know anybody if you're a pastor, but he's kind of one of the richest pastors in Redeem. or maybe in Nigeria, as the case may be. And the guy was the one ministering that day, and we were in that church. And when he finished preaching, he decided to make altar calls. Now, you need to realize this particular man has an incredible way of telling stories, and he has a rag to riches story that's very, very mind-blowing. And he used to give Major son, you are not the Israel. He used to give to people, give cars to people, give all kinds of things to people and all that. And he had a lot of money. So when he finished preaching, after saying all these things that make us feel like I want to be rich, I want to be rich, I want to be rich. All right. I told my friend, I said, I know we are born again, but can you and I go out and go again under this man's anointing? Maybe, when you're born again under him, his anointing of riches, the money he has will influence, it will become practical in our lives. We become practical in our lives. All right. So, so it's quite interesting in that context. All right. I think something was distracting me on YouTube here. I can't see people's chat too. I don't know what's happening. I can't see your chat. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I set some privacy setting or something. Anyway. So, so we say, let's go and born again. Maybe we'll become rich. The point is, a lot of other people have preached and we were born again actually, but we did not say, let's go and born again. But there are things this man said, all right, that made us run and say, let's go and re-give our life, the one we did not have again. Let's go and give it to Christ afresh. So something like that is what we're talking about. How do you make your own presentation stand out amongst every other person's presentation, your writing? How do you make it stand out and make people pay attention and make them act in a way that you want them to act? If you have that gift, if you have that capacity, you'll be able to write your own check anytime, because every business organization needs to communicate the value in their product or service, and they need people to see this value so they can buy it. So it's important that you have the ability to do that. So there are elements you need to obey when you are writing a copy, especially if it's a sales copy. Forget other sides of copywriting. You can learn that one later on. The aspect of copywriting that you need to master is called sales copy. Somebody type sales copy for me. It's called sales writing. If you don't know, a copy is like a writing, a write-up, all right? A copy is like a write-up. So I'm talking about sales copy. How do you write something and people will buy? How do you write something and people will be willing to buy? Please share this video now 50 times on Facebook. Share and share and share. Host a watch party. Do everything. Make sure people are able to watch this and get access to this information. It's going to change their lives completely. All right. How do you write a copy, a sales copy that makes people buy whatever it is you are selling? It's incredible. So there are elements to it that you need to follow. There are 10 building blocks to every form of copywriting. There are 10 building blocks to it. And today, I think I'm in a good mood. I'm probably going to share just one with you for free and let you come to LAP to get the remaining 9. Are you happy? If you want me to share one, I want you to type share, type share. All right. So while you are typing share, I want you to share the video as well on IG. Click on the triangle button. All right, share to a lot of people on Facebook. Please share it right now. Share, and type share if you want me to share that one with you. All right. Type share. All right, type share. Type it. All right, if you want me to share, type share. All right, if you want me to share, type share. Incredible. Amazing, incredible. All right. Type share if you want me to share. Fantastic. Oh yeah, share the video itself. Share this live session. Share it. All right. So the number one building block when you are writing a sales copy, when you're trying to do a write-up that is going to make people buy, all right, is to, before I say what the number one is, the first assignment that we have when it comes to copywriting or sales copywriting is called attention. That's the first assignment. We need the attention of the reader. We need the attention of the potential reader. We need the attention of the one who's going to watch it if it's going to convert into a video. We need the attention of the listener if it's going to be in pure audio format. We need to get attention. All right, that's the first thing we need to bear in mind. So if we have this in mind, the attention as the major currency we are trying to get, then we can build on that. So the first building block is called headline. The first building block is called headline. Header. We can call it header or headline. So somebody type it headline/header. Headline/header. That's the first building block. You need an incredible headline. An incredible headline. All right. So under headline, there are different types of headlines that can be used for a sales copy. There are different types of headlines. I'm teaching you from my head right now. I didn't have any notes. There are different types of headlines that can be used. All right. First type, I'm going to give you a few of them. All right. I will not explain because I want you to sign up on LAP and get full access to all of this. The first type of headline I'm going to mention is called the breaking news type. Breaking news type. Breaking news type. The goal of that is to capture attention and get them to read the next line. The goal of that, of every headline actually, is to get attention and get the reader to read the last line. Whatever kind of writing you want to do, this also works for you. If it's a CV you want to write, cover letter you want to write, proposal you want to write, every form of writing that is supposed to make someone take action on something, all right, you need to follow these building blocks. There are 10 of them. The first one, like I said, is headline or header, which is, it's not even the opening. It's the first thing people see. It's always in bold, all right? It's the first thing that captivates their attention. So the first category or types we have is called the breaking news. All right, the breaking news, and I'm not going to explain what that means, but you know that whenever you see breaking news, if you are scrolling, you come back. So how do we use the breaking news header strategy to begin our sales writing? This is one of the things you're going to be learning on LAP. So please pay attention to me. All right, that's the first one. The second one, which I love so much, is state the idea as a question. State the idea as a question. I'm going to get back to this. The third one is controversy. Use controversy. All right, state the idea as a question. All right, that is the next one. All right, state the idea as a question, which is the one I wanted to talk about. There was a day I was on Facebook, so I was reading, and then I saw something. This is the end of The Rock. This is the end of The Rock is Dwayne Johnson, you know, the actor, wrestler, hockey guy, and what have you, incredible guy. So I said, this is the end of The Rock. That was what I saw, and I started reading, and I was like, oh, so after I got to a point, I discovered they were trying to sell me a weight loss product. So I went back up, then I discovered that the headline actually has a question mark. So it means, therefore, you can get away with almost anything if you put a question mark at the end of it. Most people will not see the question mark. They will see the write-up, and the write-up will dare them to do something. Recently, there was a rumor in Nigeria about a big politician that is dead. I saw some people use this, state the idea as a question example for their blog and write-up or whatever that they were doing online, and they said Tinubu dead, or something like that, or could Tinubu, okay, they say could already depict a question, but they would write it like Lagos political godfather dead. So they'll now put the question mark there. So when you see it, you see the name, you see the dead. That is all your eyes will see, and then you begin to read. But they put question mark there. He's not dead, but they just wanted you to read. So some people call it clickbait. So what types of clickbaits do you use when you are doing a sales write-up? How do you begin your write-up to captivate people's attention? All right. A controversy, for example, is pick a very common idea and go directly against it. For example, everybody probably know about the saying, ideas rule the world. True or false? But a mentor of mine once wrote a book, and he titled his book, Ideas Don't Rule the World. Ideas don't rule the world. If you have read the book by Sam Adeyemi, Ideas Rule the World, before, and then go to a bookstore and you see Ideas Don't Rule the World, I bet you 99% of the time you'll pick up the book to check out what is there. What do you mean ideas don't rule the world? So when you position the information you want to give or your header, all right, as a controversy, something that is directly against what everybody has believed in or what everybody used to believe in, then people are going to read it. You can title a write-up and say, L is a scam. I've written one, I call it Democracy is a Scam, and I released it on Democracy Day. And some of my very high revered mentors then commented on it because it hooked him to read the write-up. Democracy is a scam. So all of these kind of things are possible for your header. You have different types and categories. So we're going to be listing all of the categories for you, giving you examples of each of them, giving you how to coin each of them, the goal for each of them, which is the key focus for each of them, and then you'll be able to position it. Because if only you can get people to read your headline, and the headline captivates them, and the headline gets them to read the next thing on your copy, you are most likely going to be able to sustain the attention all through the sales copy that you have written. So these are building blocks. So what I mean is that there are 10 steps that every sales copy should follow. So the first one is your header or headline. I've given you about 4 types right now. I'm going to give you more and also give you an example of it and give you an assignment on it. And all of these things are going to help you to practice your skill of writing. It's so sweet and beautiful. You yourself will be shocked when your first sales copy is written, if you have not written one before. If you have been writing one before and it has not been converting for you, you'll be shocked how highly converting is going to be by the time you are done using all these blocks that I'm going to give you. Aside the blocks, I'm also going to give you 6 unique formula that make a sales copy convert. So when I'm selling or I'm writing to sell, what are the 6 unique elements that I use, the formulas that I use to make it work? You're going to get all of these things on the training on copywriting under LAP. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the first skill that we are talking about. Now for copywriting, how do you make money from it? There are at least 4 different unique ways that you can make money from copywriting. Number 1, I don't want to teach this yet. Okay, let me just give you one of the examples here. One of the examples. You can write copies for people running social media ads and charge a huge percentage or a good retainership on the amount they are spending on their ads. So, for example, you can charge 20% of $1,000 if that's what they want to spend on their ads, or for $100 if that's what they want to spend on their ads, to write a write-up, the caption for their ads. Incredible stuff. You can also do this on Fiverr. So, but Fiverr is not whatever, but I'm going to teach you strategies and things you can do to get people to give you copies to write. It's mind-blowing. So all of these things are waiting for you, or we are waiting for you to come and learn them on LAP. So want to join LAP? It's just $50,000 naira. If you're in Nigeria, it's $100 from anywhere in the world you are. So that is all you need. There are 10 unique, incredible skills that you're going to be getting. So tomorrow I'm going to be taking skill number 2. All right, skill number 2. And I'm going to give you more testimonials of skill number 1. All right, tomorrow. So I want you to do your best to make sure you're connecting. The central point is Instagram. All right, we'll most likely do Facebook and YouTube as well. But Instagram, we're going to be live by 8 p.m. tomorrow to talk about skill number 2. And I don't want you to miss it for anything. All right. Thank you for staying with me tonight. It's the end of the broadcast. I'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Thank you for sharing this. I'm waiting for your comment as soon as this is posted. I'll see you pretty soon. Thank you very much, everybody.